He receives a request to investigate an unusual drowning. Was it suicide or murder? Will Master Detective Halara be able to solve this odd and onerous case?
I see. We have a face camping huntress. I'm just gonna do this.
Let me see. Oh, let me turn my phone on.
I don't know if I want to be Deadly Alliance Scorpion.
Don't worry, I'm not leaving you on that hook.
Alright.
Nah.
I think we're good.
Nah.
Beep, 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 beep. New game. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Halara's hot, so.
Of course.
And bye. I feel like such a dickhead.
Halara! Ah! Halara, do you know where the milk I put in the fridge went? I was saving it for my coffee. Beats me. That's my seat, you know?
Is there a
How
seat
much?
now?
Huh? How much do you want for it? I'll pay you your asking price. Well, you gotta be kidding. Fine, just keep sitting there. I will. Someone's coming. I wasn't expecting guests today. Lady?
Looks a bit like a Jane.
Yeah. Right this way. It's a bit cramped in here. Alright, who wants to voice Tetra?
I wasn't here last time. My character died first. Other excuses.
Go on ahead.
Are you the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency? My name is Tetra. Pleased to meet you.
I'm the chief. That's just one of our detectives.
Oh, excuse me. Your detective was sitting at the biggest desk, so I assume that.
Let's sit down.
I was told you investigate. Murder!
A murder case!
I fucked up my voice doing that. I didn't do that.
Why did you do it?
It was really funny, okay?
The impulsive thoughts won.
Have you not learned?
It's possible for us to handle it, but...
Bro, I fucked up my voice doing Dead by Daylight a few days ago. I don't learn shit.
History repeats itself. What we can or can't do depends on whether or not the peacekeepers have already gone through it.
I see. My father passed away in a rather bizarre manner. The peacekeepers declared it was an accidental death.
It was an accidental death.
But I just can't believe it was an accident.
I pushed him off a cliff.
Peacekeepers usually try to declare any unnatural deaths as accidents. Why do you suspect that it wasn't one?
My father kept tropical fish as a hobby. One morning, he was found dead, drowned with his head stuck in the fish tank. How does one accidentally drown like that?
Like, that's why the peacekeepers are full of shit.
It'd be really funny if it turned out it was an accidental death, and you're just like, yes, everyone that's in the detective agency, you just simultaneously turn their head. Your dad was fucking dumb.
I heard
You seen this shit?
Do you really think it could be an accident?
Do you think the wolf was causing the accidents? He drowned with his head stuck in a fish tank? Can you describe the situation?
The fish tank is set rather low so you can view it from above. My father was in a kneeling position when his head was dunked into the water.
That sure is bizarre. What did the peacekeepers have to say?
They say he was electrocuted and passed out when he touched the temperature control switch with wet hands. And he fell into the water and drowned, unfortunately.
Are you sure the cause of death was drowning?
Tetra, your father appears to be a Looney Tunes character. Yes, it appears to be the case without a doubt. A trustworthy doctor did an autopsy.
I see. From what you said, you can't really deny that it could have been an accident.
No! The problem is the room where my father passed away. It was obvious that someone else had rummaged around.
Guys, I know how we can prevent this. We just need Cecil,
What?
okay?
What do you mean?
Well, the room has lots of tropical fish tanks lined up.
That's a lot of fish.
That's a shit ton of fish.
But on the day my dad died, all of them were shattered to pieces. And of course, there was water and dead fish all over the floor.
You're the fish. Forget about your dad. What the fuck did they do to the fish?
And of course, there was water and dead fish all over the floor.
Poor fishies.
And they're fish. Someone must have forced their way into the room to do something terrible. I believe my father was murdered by whoever did it. No, your dad, we've established your dad's a Looney Tunes character. When they are electrocuted, they flopped all around the room. What is that noise? What is that noise? You need to explain.
That was just me moving my cheeks really fast.
This must be a...
What?
That's electric. Why do we have that?
This must be a murder. Please uncover the truth of my father's death.
What do you think, Halara?
What do I think? It's pretty obvious of what happened here.
I think this is a bunch of bullshit. Beats me. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Don't lie. There's no way you couldn't hear us. You assume I don't exist unless pay is involved. Please, Halara, for fuck's sake.
I can pay. My father left me an inheritance.
Oh, don't mind my detective. Our rates are always reasonable here.
Not.
Then you'll investigate this case on my behalf?
Huh? Yes, of course. As detectives sworn to protect this town, we can't leave any mysteries unsolved.
That reminds me, I need to start working on my Gary playlist for Faith. I think I have a very good song for it.
Nice.
Everybody's Going to Die by the Church of the Cosmic Skull. Thank you. I'm so happy I worked up the courage to come here.
The Nocturnal Detective Agency is here to protect the peace of Kanai Ward. You can always count on us. As for investigating this case, we'll check out the crime scene soon. I promise. Jeez. That was rather reckless of you to promise. It's not like I have a choice. I can't just abandon people in need. I'm Yako Furio, chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I gotta protect this town.
I'm Yako.
Do you even have a single lead to solve this case? Not a damn thing! Of course, I'm a detective after all. If I proceed with the investigation, I'm sure I can find some kind of clue. But I'll need your help, Halara. That depends on the payment. Oh, I know I don't. You know I don't have a lot of money. And you know that I don't work for cheap. Then how about a deal instead?
Person, we're broke.
What deal? If you solve this case, oh my god! If you solve this case, I'll let you keep a cat here.
Can it be the
Immediately, Halara was like, accepted.
Can it be the
But are you literally allergic?
Yeah, they are allergic, but I don't know.
That doesn't stop me.
Really? I mean, maybe they might be able to find a hypoallergenic cat, maybe? Maybe.
A hairless
Let's
cat.
just get that cat. Let's just get that cat we saw in Ghost Trick, okay?
Yes, really. I mean, we already have one who lives in the fireplace. Hey, where you going?
That clearly has fur. That one clearly has fur.
To the crime scene. Hold on, the client just left.
Challenge, kill me.
Why don't you wait until tomorrow?
No. Yeah.
Halara wants that cat now. Oh, hey, Fitz.
Again. So, how's the Dembo Adventures going?
It's going great so far.
Halara's gonna inspect a drowning case.
Yeah, Halara's going to investigate a case of someone drowning because Yako offered them that they're allowed to keep a cat here if they accept.
So
That's honestly a relatable reason to do that. I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
TLDR, some lady's father was a fan of owned a lot of tropical fish. So and he was found knocked down with his head in a tank, drowned, and all the tanks were broken. With lots of water and dead fish on the floor. Bastard.
Fine, I shall review the case's records until then. Halara's fee is cheaper than I thought.
Yeah, just bribe them with a cat.
Creature,
Exactly.
why are you biting? Why are creatures biting me? Ah!
Raining cats and dog.
Dog.
Did you guys just start?
Just
or,
a singular dog.
did you guys just start, or did I miss a whole bunch?
We started.
Basically just started. We just got done with the intro.
Okay.
I told you the gist of the whole of the
Yeah.
case.
And now we're going to investigate.
A woman named Tetra. There she is.
And a man.
I'll be the man.
Alrighty.
Man.
Thank you for coming. You really are willing to investigate this case?
Looks a lot like Himiko's hair.
Yeah, you're right. It kind of does. Well, that's our duty at the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Your house is pretty big.
Let's play a game of the scene.
Your father must
Let's
have
play a
been
game of the
well
scene.
off.
Spot the actual game characters.
Yeah.
Spot the anime protagonist.
Yes, my father owned a medical devices company. He contributed to Kanai War's medical advancements for years. He's the reason why there's all these zombies.
I don't know that yet. I need a creature now.
Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? Anyway, ignore the zombies. There's no zombies. Get the shotgun! Get the shotgun!
We're going past Williams in this bitch.
We'll find justice for him.
They notice me. We gotta run.
Thank you. I am in your debt. This is
Jaren.
my fiance, Jaren. What the fuck kind of name is Jaren?
I mean, Liz, have you seen any of these guys' name in this game?
Have you seen Dragon Ball Z?
Go ahead.
Jared.
Jaren.
Why?
Jaren is
Jared is
offensive.
right
Jared is offensively bad. That is egregious. This is my fiance, Jaren.
Jaren.
We've
Jaren
been living
and
together
Jane.
for about a year now.
Nice to
That's
meet
such a
you.
Jane.
Terrible name.
Have you not seen Dragon Ball Z? The,
They have a theme in Dragon Ball Z, okay?
the strongest character.
There's an
The
excuse.
strongest character in that show is named Jiren. Nice to meet you. I'm the strongest character in Rank Code.
Hold up, I thought that was Broly.
No, it's Jiren.
I call.
Also,
Like-
isn't it spelled completely different?
No. Well, yes, but it's still Jiren.
Isn't it, like, supposed to be a play on juice?
Maybe? I don't
I'd
know.
like to ask you more about the details later, but can we take a look at the
why
scene
have
for
you
now?
Floated in. That is horrifying.
Oh, before that, do you have a photo of your
ignore,
father?
ignore my ramblings as I play funny dinosaur game.
Okay. You know, playing Ghost Trick makes me realize all of these murder cases will be solved in an instant if Cecil would just there.
What would? Do you think Cecil's forte is living on after death in spirit form?
That would just make him a better Vivian.
No, it wouldn't, because he's dead.
But he could bring people back from the dead.
True.
It's like his forte. He can.
But doesn't
Like,
he have to be near a phone line in order to get anywhere?
It's like. Also, he has to
Yeah,
activate it by
true.
dying. It's like Notorious B.I.G.
So Nelson's your line.
He'd also only last one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. Here's a picture from when he was still alive. Shame we don't have anyone who has anything regarding photos as a forte.
Yeah.
We need
Back
Joseph.
on the train.
Oh, for Luke and
Ribs
Rosalind,
on Jay.
people got
Camera.
flagged.
Thank you.
What about the interesting characters died?
Halara, over here.
Damn, he looks
I'll leave the
boring as
investigation
shit.
to you. It's a bit too cramped for all of us to be wondering about. I'll keep speaking to them outside. Talk to me when you're done. Understood. Now, time to review the cards I've been dealt.
Investigation.
Yeah. In clues, you can review the info of acquired clues. Oh shit, we walk around.
Is there?
You spin
Is that
me
back of a
right
hoodie a
round,
fucking
me
Wi-Fi?
right round like a record, baby. Well, that's
No,
their
Bat,
forte
no.
symbol.
No bet, no.
Or
Wi-Fi?
That's their forte symbol for postcognition.
The Wi-Fi symbol?
It's not a Wi-Fi symbol.
That's more applicable
Yeah,
to
and like
Gucci
it
symbol.
looks like it a little bit, but like not really.
It's more applicable
Yeah,
to
so-
Gucci symbol.
Laura's forte symbol's Wi-Fi.
That's Gucci.
All of the fish tanks have been shattered. There was broken glass scattered on the inside, which means it's certain someone smashed it inward. Why would someone do this?
They hate fish.
That's it,
'Cause they
that's it,
fucking hate fish. The equipment and food for the tropical fish are placed together.
Oh, no, that's,
Seems
that's
like
South
nothing has
symbol.
been used since the incident.
No,
There's
that's
some
a South
dust.
symbol.
There are some stains on the floor. It is likely due to the water spilled from the fish tanks. Other than that, nothing else seems suspicious.
That thing legit got spawn king.
We have a nice patio. It's a regular sliding window with a crescent lock. There are no suspicious marks on it. There is a small veranda outside. We're on the second floor, so any rain that falls off the eaves flows into the drain. Vent. Tiny vent. An ordinary vent.
Someone vented.
There's some blue paint on the inner side of the frame.
Blue
What?
vented?
Looks like something rubbed against it. This may have something to do with the case.
Blue vented.
Ongo's bent it.
What is this? There's a stain here that looks like a horizontal line. Upon close inspection, there appears to be a faint outline of the same stain along all four walls.
It poopy.
Well, that fucking sucks. Cyber smoke is not gonna be a skin.
What?
What's wrong with the door?
Yeah, I'm sad now.
There's a
What was
sticky
that?
substance stuck to the door frame. Perhaps tape residue?
Nick, what was that image for then? Was that faked?
No, it wasn't fake. I guess someone modded.
I've investigated the things of note, but
I'm sad now, though.
that's about all I can investigate for now.
I'm never gonna play.
But I-
I should go talk to our
What I
clients
really
before I
wanted is
observe-
a cyber sub skin, but that's not. It looks like that's not happening either.
I should go talk to our clients before I observe the crime scene at the time the body was discovered.
I'm never gonna get another cyber skin.
The crime scene has been inspected, Chief.
All you're getting is classic Sector and classic Cyrex for cameos. That's all the cyborg representation you get.
Thanks.
Which, to be fair, is really cool.
There are a few things I'd like to confirm.
Math.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Yes, please ask me anything. While this Dead by Daylight game loads.
Dead by Daylight Mobile.
Yes.
No, proper.
Can you give me
Playing
the
Dead by Daylight
details of
Mobile.
when you discovered the body?
It was, I think, around 6 in the morning. My father usually woke up early for breakfast, but when I went to get him, he wasn't in his room. So I looked around and noticed Sugar barking at this room.
Sugar?
Dog.
Honey, honey.
Dog!
He is my candy boy.
Back for you for singing that now.
That's the name of our dog.
I'm joking.
Oh my god! Oh. Who wants to be the dog? There you go.
Missile?
Oh! 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 Oh my god!
Doggy, let's go.
You might.
This is officially the best deal.
Non-binary dignitary, that is my dog.
Neo, this is officially the best
Hey.
DLC because it has a dog in it.
Exactly.
Batman.
Hey,
Accept how biased I am.
dog superiority.
I prefer cats.
God no.
Why? I prefer dogs and cats because they're both great.
Alright, what do you prefer?
I love dogs and cats.
Oh fuck, it's about Orm. Oh wait, no, I'm playing Survivor.
Fish.
Sugar sure is happy. She barely friendly with anyone. Oh fuck, that's a. She barks at.
She barks at me all the time. Dear.
There.
Oh good, I'm not getting this challenge because it's a.
Shall we continue?
Arno has 3 cats.
No, we're gonna pet the dog.
No, this entire DLC is just gonna involve us petting the dog now.
Oh, that counted. Oh, thank God that counted. Miss a third time.
Alright, your favorite
Yes,
animal
you suck.
is obviously an axolotl.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, sorry.
Hello there, Slumfa. How are you doing?
Hello,
Hello,
Slumper.
Slumper.
I was being a dirty
the
swift
door to take a
boy.
look. Oh, I'm going in the basement. This is a problem. There I saw my father. His head was in the fish tank. He was already gone.
His head was
What?
His head was a fish.
I heard her
He was that
scream
one.
and ran
He was
over,
that one SCP
but what
that
I
no one
saw
talks
took
about.
my breath away.
It took his breath away too.
The fish tanks were all destroyed. The floor was covered with water. Again, all we need is Cecil. He'll solve this in an instant, or maybe trip him into not falling into the water. All the tropical fish father loved were scattered across the floor, dead by daylight.
Were they valuable?
No, they were dead by daylight.
I'm not sure. I don't know how much they were worth, but the fact my father cared about them a great deal.
If the fish were expensive, you think someone tried to steal them?
I'll steal it!
Are you implying my father's murder was an afterthought?
Well, I'm just considering possibilities.
If they were going to steal the fish, I doubt they smashed the tanks.
You're right. Do you know the estimated time of death for the victim?
I believe it was around 10 o'clock at night before.
Before what?
When was the last time you saw him alive?
Hold up, and crawling out of the basement. Right around 7 that night, I ate dinner with him, and he went to his room after that. Please get me
Does
off
anyone
the
else
ground.
live here?
I kind of want to cosplay as
It's just me and him now. The servant left after making dinner before 7.
Tell me, what were you doing around 10 that night?
Oh fuck, there's the huntress. After finishing dinner with my father, I did some cleaning and washed the dishes. Sorry, I'm like speed running,
You're
reading
good.
like. Oh, I'm gonna get my that's handed to me. That's a hatchet. That's the sound of a locker opening.
Average Huntress match. The dates never go well for me.
Objection! Sorry.
Ma'am,
When you sneeze,
Jared
and it's
just
objection.
came to the dining hall around 8 for dinner. You brought a Maury.
That's
we watched
amore.
Then we watched TV in the living room until around midnight.
Yes, I know for certain we were together between 8 and midnight.
Did you ever get up during that time? Such as to go to the bathroom?
Who has time
I
to
don't
pee?
think so.
Were there any screams or sounds of a struggle around 10 at night?
I couldn't talk. I was making piss.
No, not at all.
I see. That leaves me wondering who entered that room, when they did, and why they smashed all the fish tanks. The
That
fish
was
tanks are
funny.
large and have large.
Larg.
I don't know why I said lard. The fish tanks are large and have thick glass. You'd think you'd hear them being smashed.
The nice thick glass you got there.
Great. Glass.
Glasses.
True. All I know for certain is that we didn't hear anything like that.
Do you often come in and out of this room?
Not at all. Only my father used this room. Don't ask why. He's into fish.
He's a piscivore, obviously.
In that way?
What did the peacekeepers have to say when they saw the state of things in the room?
They said my father was stressed out. They lost control and smashed all the tanks himself.
Or doped up?
Was he actually stressed out?
No witnesses.
Well, if I could turn back time to the good old days.
Now we're stressed out.
Truth be told, my father was lamenting over a prized tropical fish he'd accidentally killed that morning. I thought he could have done something extreme, given how much he regretted his mistake.
He took that out.
Bro, if he committed suicide over a fucking fish,
The things you do for
the things that don't fucking remember what you look like when you leave the room,
I mean, I had.
the things that, to my knowledge, do not experience pain like normal people.
Actually, they're very sensitive to pain.
He's a
No,
very
they're
special
not.
fish.
I mean, yeah. It's his pet, so leave him alone.
Yeah. Let him mourn.
Actually, they're very sensitive to pain. Sea
And them
creatures
glub,
are-
glub, glub,
I've
glub,
had
glub.
several fish in my life.
Maybe because they don't express.
did look
maybe
he
because they
did
don't
look
outwardly
rather
express
depressed.
emotions like. Maybe because they don't
I
express
gave up
emotions
on
in a way
fucking
you
fish 'cause
understand.
fish fucking suck to take care of,
No, they do.
and you don't get anything from it.
You have a buddy. That's how I looked at it.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Still,
You can't
my
say that for everyone.
mild-mannered father would never do something like this.
Did you notice anything strange about your father during dinner?
Did once watch an algae eater eat another fish. That was interesting.
Uh,
The intelligence of fish is highly underestimated.
And put him in my gut. He was sad about the fish, but he ate normally. He didn't notice anything. Didn't notice anything in particular.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
It's hard
Your
to
dad
think
might
he
be
was
right
so
here. Those
distraught that he
look like
smashed all
some-
the tanks on his own.
This looks like some really expensive fish to take care of.
And fish can
There's
recognize
no
their own
fish
movement.
there. There's no fish in the room.
no. He's talking about
Well,
like
not
the
right
tank.
now, there's not.
Like the tank. They look very
They
expensive.
were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tanks are expensive, but that's obvious.
Fish can recognize
Right,
their owners.
but that's what the peacekeepers told us what happened.
A lot of fish can recognize their owners.
I'll take another look around. For now, I'd like to ask you to leave the room.
It's like raising octopuses.
So you're gonna do that thing, yeah? I'm counting on you. Let's wait outside.
Fully depleted
One of my friends'
toolboxes are
dad-
bad.
One of my dad's friends had an exotic fish once. Yeah, it was something. It was something else, I gotta say.
The trump card is still face down. Time to use my postcognition to see how things were at the time the body was first discovered.
Post-cognition.
Yeah! Yeah!
Cecil just looking at this. Psh, I could do it better.
All tanks seem to have been smashed inward.
I
There's
thought
not much
that
difference from
lamp
the room in
was
its
a
present
pile of
state.
poop. I thought that lamp was a cartoon pile of shit.
At the time the body was found, many things were scattered around. Could this sort of mess be caused by just a broken fish tank?
You're not gonna
Dead
convince
tropical
me.
fish everywhere. The whole floor is completely drenched.
Have you no heart?
All I'm seeing is a bunch of fish fingers.
Have you no heart, man? Well, that's obvious. You don't.
This is
It's
not your
not
world.
locked.
You're not God.
Anyone could come and go through here.
The god of
Perhaps this is how the
fish.
culprit entered the place.
Now I want
You-
sushi.
And there's a
Nobody's-
fish in the
nobody's open
drain.
to sushi.
Hmm?
A
There's a dead
clownfish.
tropical fish in the drain on the
Found Nemo!
veranda. We found Nemo!
Oh,
Why would that be here?
Damn, Marlon didn't know this is how your story ended.
Wait,
Rip.
wait. You mean that?
Also, I did not know those actually had like drains. It makes
Nemo-
sense
Nemo-
that they have
hey, hey,
drains.
hey.
Yeah, it makes sense, but then
Yeah,
but you just don't think about
all
it.
the waste
Yeah.
the fish make gotta get out.
The
has to
Nemo
get out
got me
somehow.
stopped. The The Neva that we saw for the rest of the time is a homunculus.
Mhm.
I have a theory.
The paint stuck on the frame can be seen here.
Getting food delivered is too expensive.
It seems the stains on the walls were present when the body was found. I don't see any particular
Halara,
differences.
Don't look at me like that. I'm nervous.
Nick! No, the stains are darker than they are currently. Does that mean they were made around this time?
Just have it.
There's the corpse.
Damn, he's doing the chair pose.
The victim's body is kneeling
Harry
against the edge
Mason!
The victim's body is kneeling against the edge of a fish tank with his head inside. Like the other tanks, this one is smashed up too. Looking closely, he is soaking wet. It makes sense if it was just his upper body, but for his whole body to be soaked is unusual.
I'm not the only one that sees Harry Mason.
You had to take a
right?
quick swim, okay?
Well, we are in a city that's constantly raining.
Where it's rain,
Just
but
trying to
where's
see
the
who-
code? Idiot.
I was just trying to see if I could see blood for a second, but no.
Why would there be blood in a drowning?
I know. I don't know why I thought it was. Because it just looked like it. Like I saw dark, like, splotches on his face, and I just thought it was blood. Even in post-cognition, traces of a sticky substance are on the frame. Was some kind of tape stuck on?
Remember that homunculus blood is pink.
Yeah, I know. But I was just curious. I'm beginning to see the truth behind this case. That's all the investigating I need to do for now.
The killer is you!
Hey, Yako. Are you done? Whoops.
Beep, 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 beep.
Sugar! Oh my god! Oh.
So is that dog a homunculi?
No, I don't think the animals are homunculi. They only did people. The dog has something in her mouth.
Well, I know something about the homunculi as the creator of them. Yes, the dog is a homunculus. But only that dog.
You got that dog in you, huh?
Mass, you're
You're
gonna
not-
make me recoil
You're
in
not going to
sadness
convince me.
now.
Hey, Sugar.
What's this? Yes, please.
Enough.
Your favorite toy.
Uh,
It's just a rubber hose tied up like in a knot.
Interesting.
I am genuinely hungry for fish now.
Oh my god.
How can you be the god of fish when you disrespect them at every turn?
Skipper, just
Because they're
stop.
delicious. Ever since she was a puppy, Sugar loved playing tug-of-war with a rubber hose. That's weirdly specific. So I still make toys out of hoses like this.
Dirty hoe.
What?
Thanks, Nick.
I see. You're one of the heathens that likes live action Cat in the Hat.
Yes. Live action Cat in the Hat is a great film.
I am legally not allowed to say anything because I like the Lorax. In my defense, one slur.
It's like I will
I know where my
say
vices lie.
that live action Grinch is unironically a personal favorite of mine.
Well, yeah.
I really like that movie.
I have my Tumblr sexy type, and I know, and boy, one slur is it.
You're basic.
I don't think
you're,
I'm-
Ass.
You're basic.
That is the only basic one I like.
And the fact that that is
do I have to get the
concerns
harem
me.
part?
No.
No. Well, that's interesting. Let me take a look. Wait, don't touch it. What's wrong?
It's a bomb.
Put that in a plastic bag without touching it directly. I believe it's evidence.
Oh.
That's evidence.
Also, it was made in a bomb factory. They're bombs.
Consider it a precaution.
That looks like a fucked up. I don't know the body part word, so I'm just gonna say it looks like that one fucked up.
She wants it back. Internally screaming.
We'll give it back in due time.
Okay, they gotta add
not a bomb.
They have to add Cyber Sub-Zero at least. At least, come on. Or Noob Cybot Sub-Zero.
Sure.
I'll accept that too.
That's just fine.
How's the investigation going? Are the peacekeepers right? Did my father pass away due to an accident, not because of the murder I committed? Oh boy. It's tempting me. I'm gonna do the thing.
Uh-oh.
Or was it?
The answer... the answer is clear. This was no accident, but a murder.
Strangle.
It was just the accident.
Strangle.
Maybe.
Huh? Really?
What makes you think it's a murder? My thinking... because walls, fish tanks, the window, the floors.
They're in the walls.
They're in the walls.
Hey! Whose fucking fish is this?
I'm trying to think.
You leave that fish alone.
Stop.
It's a murder because... It might be the window because, like, why else would it be unlocked and there be a fish outside?
You know, some people
Or it could also be the walls because of the whole fucking thing.
Could they have used the drain to? Could they have used the drain to drain out all the water and stuff? Because the water may have had some.
But then, like, why would the window? I'll go with the window first.
The window.
Oh, what about it? What? Open, shattered, open.
Open.
You know what?
No,
Fuck
it's
it.
not to disprove the theory that it was an accident. Reviewing it more carefully. Okay. It's not. Try the walls.
The wall?
Walls.
The walls. The walls, Rick.
Shit, man. I don't know. Walls.
To the windows! To the walls!
Why is
This
shit?
probably isn't it, yeah. Oh boy, I suck at this. I'm so stupid.
It's just process of elimination.
Yeah. Fish tanks. Shattered.
Shang Tsung, why are you hitting
Okay,
me?
okay. The victim died with his head in the fish tank. Is that right?
Yes, that is certain. Why would you say it's real fucking weird?
Yeah.
Also,
As you can see, the fish tank was destroyed like all the others. That is far too strange. It means something logically impossible occurred. Impossible? What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain it. But I will anyway for the dumb people. If the victim drowned with his head in the tank, then it had to be filled with water.
Damn,
But as you can see, the fish tank is destroyed, meaning it is unable to contain water.
Do you know what happened? Cecil looks at Halara. Yeah, I know,
guys,
obviously, but
I can explain this it's very easy to explain.
but Halara,
Drown, then break!
Halara, how about you explain it to Yakao? Because you know he's an idiot.
I'm a little bit of a himbo. Like with the other tanks, the water spilled out when it was smashed, emptying it. So how could the victim drown in a fish tank when it held no water?
Well, it's obvious, but again, explain it to Yakao, because you know he's an idiot.
Now that you mention it,
So there's no stab wounds or anything.
the peacekeepers claim the victim was disoriented and smashed the fish tanks himself. But if the victim was still alive when he smashed the fish tanks, it would have been impossible for him to have drowned. In other words,
Suicide.
the victim was drowned, then placed next to the fish tank to make it seem like an accident. The culprit must have believed this camouflage would be enough to fool the peacekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
And it did.
I mean, again, you could have just drowned him and then, like, smashed the fish tank afterward.
I mean, that's what he did. That's what indicates as a murder.
No, like, in the fish tank.
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So my father was murdered.
Yeah.
Real.
Yes. There was no mistake about it. This is murder. Angie.
Yeah.
Hot.
This is Minecraft.
Hold on. If the culprit wanted to make the victim look like he was drowned, why did they destroy the fish tank? Didn't they realize their cover would be blown? Plus, all the fish tanks were destroyed, not just that one. It must have been a part of their plan for the peacekeepers to overlook this contradiction. However, destroying the tanks required a lot of effort. If the culprit did so despite the contradiction it had created, then we have to assume there was an unavoidable reason behind it. An unavoidable reason.
Give me a hug.
So who is the culprit?
Oh
I must
no.
investigate further to find that out.
Could you
I'll
imagine
report
just
back
pointed
once I
out
find
someone
the
right
answer.
then and there? Yes, please.
Has anyone outside your family entered or left the house recently?
I don't think so.
Were there any tradesmen who came to work on your place?
It's very similar to Kimiko Carousel with the banker on the other side.
I can't think of any.
Allow me to change the question. Have you recently done any remodeling or repairs to the home?
Okay, now that you mention it, there was an exorcist.
Huh?
My God, what happened to you?
John Faith, he entered the
I
premises
love
and
the dog just yawning in the background.
The rain gutters on the roof were
congratulations,
broken, so
everybody.
Jaren fixed them.
Both
You fixed the
Ghost
rain
Trick-
gutters?
guys, both Ghost Trick and Faith are canon to rain code. Source, trust me, bro.
Obviously, trust me, bro. So let's say hypothetically, John Faith died and Cecil was there.
This is not heaven.
No, it's the ghost world.
There's a combo between the two, honestly.
I'm going to punch Satan in the dick.
Based.
Yes, he's an avid DIYer.
He may look like a normie, but he's a goth at heart.
He not only fixed the broken parts, he also checked the gutters around the whole building, which was a lot of work. I mean, I imagine you probably want those gutters working. You know,
Yep.
it is kind of always raining.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I see. That concludes my investigation.
Lord.
What? Are you sure that's enough?
Oh.
Jeez, you're always off in your own world.
Sheesh.
I'm sorry about that. Our ace detective isn't very friendly. That being said, I believe this case will be solved soon. Please be patient for just a bit longer.
I'm not ace detective, I'm a phantom detective. See, there's a difference.
Thank you.
Pets.
Indoor pets are prominent at the same time. Damn
Doggo.
it! Back here. Halara, just as you suspected, it could be the fiance. Jern has been living in the client's home and mooching off her since he got fired from his job a year back. He's in quite a lot of debt, too. At one point, he was spending almost all his time in casinos. He kept asking the client's father for money, but was always denied. Seems the father was also against their marriage. So money is the motive. If the father were to die, the daughter would inherit everything. So if he married her, the money would be his. Makes sense. This thing is... that man has an alibi. The victim's estimated time of death is 10 at night. There's no mistake that Jaren was with the client at that time. It makes no sense to suspect Tetra since she's our client. So we have to assume his alibi is airtight. Right, I agree. His alibi is perfect. Not only was he with Tetra at 9, but he was also with her for 2 hours before and after. So as it stands, it's impossible for him to have killed the victim. No, the alibi isn't a problem. It's possible if a certain trick was used.
Ghost trick?
The trick?
Ghost trick?
But I still lack hard evidence. Perhaps it's worth rolling the dice here. Hey, are you sure about this? Gambling!
No.
We'll make our move tonight. Let's go to the client.
No more.
I have gambling games on my computer right now.
Why does that not surprise me?
I have so much trash in my emulation bin. You have no idea. I have super duper sumos on this bitch. It's fucking background characters in a Pokemon anime. Is it true? Is it true you know the truth behind this case?
These are the type of people that appear in the Ace Attorney, gallery.
That's right, miss. Allow me to explain. The key detail for this case is the victim's cause of death. Without a doubt, the victim died by drowning, but making it look like he drowned in the fish tank was camouflage. Why would such a thing even be needed? Because it secured the killer's alibi. You said that the victim's time of death was around 10 p.m. In other words, the culprit secured their alibi at the same time they murdered the victim. Is that really possible? Through a certain trick, it was possible to drown the victim even if the culprit wasn't there. Drown him without being there? The trick the culprit used was...
bullshitting.
The vent, the fish tank, the hose, the body.
The hose.
Yeah, it's either the hose. It's either the hose or the vent, but I think it might be the hose.
It's either the hose or they vented.
Hose flooded the room. There is a line. Sealed the room, dried the room, shook the room. It's either flooded or sealed.
Flooded?
It has to be flooded. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was flooded. First, it involves this rubber hose.
That's Sugar's toy. Also, this is incredibly stupid.
If you untie the knot, it returns to being a hose. This was what first. This was blah, blah, blah. This was what fucking. This was what was first. This was what was first used in the crime. Jesus, English. How was it used? Don't tell me that's the murder weapon.
Oh my god, I just realized.
Yeah. The paint. If you check the vent, you'll see the color of paint scraped on there matches the hose. It was likely passed through the vent.
Look at how high the water went. Why wouldn't you just stand up?
Maybe because he was unconscious or something. I don't know. Someone put the hose in the vent? Why would anyone do that? It's nothing special. The hose was simply used for its original purpose. its original purpose. One end of the hose was placed on the edge of the rain gutter on the veranda side. Prior to this, the culprit adjusted the rain gutter so that the hose could be inserted into it. The rainwater from the gutter passed through the hose, filling the room. Huh? What do you mean, Halara? You think this place got flooded with rainwater?
This is stupider than originally thought.
That would drench the whole place. When the body was found, the room was, in fact, drenched. But that was because of the But that was because of the broken fish tanks, right?
This game is bad for my brain.
That's part of it, but the main reason was due to rainwater pouring into the enclosed room.
So this is heavy rain?
Heavy rain. Heavy rain. Heavy rain.
No. You keep that fucking Frenchman's name away from Kodaka. Kodaka may be a
Get it away.
weirdo, but he's not a fucking creep like David Cage.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What's the point in flooding this room with rainwater? To drown him.
They drowned.
The culprit's goal was to secure their own alibi at the estimated time of death. This trick was necessary for that. I don't get it. Can you explain from the beginning? Let's go over what the culprit did on the day of the crime scene in order.
Oh, I feel my brain cells.
First, the culprit mixed sleeping pills into the victim's dinner.
The cow can't be
While
this
the victim
much.
was asleep, the culprit proceeded to prepare the trick.
This isn't even being a himbo. This is just straight up not paying attention to details.
Sleeping pills in his food? That reminds me, my father did seem sleepy shortly after eating dinner.
After dinner, the victim likely went into his room to lay down. The culprit then sneaked into his room and carried him out while he was asleep. That was how the victim was transported to this room. At this point, you're sure he was still alive?
Fucking God. I'm going to kill something. I'm going to kill something.
Of course. If the culprit murdered the victim earlier, then their alibi wouldn't have worked.
You know what? I hate video games.
No way.
The culprit had to murder him in such a way that would secure their alibi. The preparations were done in this room. After bringing the victim here, the culprit used duct tape on the gap near the door to weather strip it.
I'm going to scream and not stop. Like, this would damage the floor with the amount of water that's in there. Do you know how much water fucking weighs?
Yeah, like a brick.
Yeah.
Oh, Kodaka.
This murderer isn't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I mean,
Kodaka?
it could be Hydro from Spider-Man.
He's literally made of water.
If I see that coward Kodaka in the streets, it's on sight. Weather strip? What's that?
It prevents water from leaking outside. What do you mean? Let me explain. After weather stripping the door, the culprit started destroying the fish tanks. The culprit likely covered them with cloth to dampen the noise. Once he smashed all of them, he leaned the victim onto the fish tank. The culprit then moved onto the window on the moved to the window on the veranda and weather stripped the outside of it. Finally, they took the hose connected to the drain gutter and passed it through the vent to the inside of the room. Preparations in place, the culprit left through the veranda and returned to the mansion as if nothing had happened.
Anime was a mistake. Video games were a mistake. I hate everything. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. Ah!
How does that complete everything? The victim was still alive at the time, right? When was he murdered? The victim naturally drowned after being left alone for several hours. Huh? How's that? The rainwater from the rubber hose flooded the room in a few hours. The whole room was turned into a fish tank, this time filled with rainwater.
The
Oh,
human
shit.
body would wake up.
And that is how the victim drowned.
We tend to have an adverse reaction to drowning.
Sometimes you don't wake up when you drown, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, take into consideration Chapter 0, when everyone burned to death.
At least with
They're
that,
all drugged.
they-
And they were all drugged.
again, sleeping pills are not that goddamn powerful to stop fight or flight response.
I mean, you can knock yourself out.
The whole room was
if I-
flooded?
If I see Kodaka, it is on site.
Wait, what?
That can't be.
The proof lies in the stained walls. The day of the murder, the room must have been filled to that line with
What do
rainwater.
you think of this, Jiren? Cricket. Okay.
Yeah, what do you think of the
You see that?
rainwater killed the victim? Correct. Only in this city could such an approach be possible. The rain never stops in Kanai Ward. This makes it easy to estimate the amount of rainfall to a certain degree. So it's not impossible to create this alibi trick with some
God damn,
calculation.
man. This whole fucking DLC is boring.
I think that's a bit of a stretch. Wouldn't it take at least half a day for the room to fill with enough rainwater to drown the victim? I'm sure it would require more rainwater than usual to accomplish it. Which means you'd need to gather all the rain falling around this giant mansion. Gather all of it?
My.
How? It would require slight adjustments to the rain gutters. After that, the rainwater would flow to the veranda.
You know, when I was saying that I wanted Danganronpa from Raincode, I didn't want Danganronpa's convolutedness.
Well, that's what you get.
This actually might be more convoluted than Danganronpa. What the fuck is this? Kodaka.
It's just silly.
This is
It's silly and goofy.
I'm barely following this. I'm not even paying attention anymore because I don't really care.
This hurts my soul.
Bro,
This is psychic damage.
can Makoto come back? Please.
Can we go back to Ghost Trick?
Can we go back to Faith?
That game's done. Until chapter 4.
Adjustments to the rain gutters.
He drowned in rainwater.
How much of this DLC has just been the characters explaining stuff?
True!
Like-
I mean, look at it this way. I mean, it's been like this for the past few DLCs. And, like, obviously, because we don't have the Mystery Labyrinth sort of shit, we don't have, like, the typical way to solve this. And mostly these just serve as stories anyway.
At least the previous two were fun. I don't think this is very fun.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's alright.
Well, of course you do. You're playing
Like,
the
I
game.
like the character interactions. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, true,
Like,
but
There would be
still.
plenty of water if all the rain that pours upon the mansion is rerouted to this room. That explains how the culprit secured their alibi while drowning the victim. In the morning, before the body was found, they removed the weather stripping and drained the water through the veranda. If you check the drain in the veranda, you should find dead tropical fish that were carried out with the rainwater. The culprit smashed the tanks beforehand to prevent rainwater from being stored inside. Well, that's how I would have done it, but maybe the culprit didn't realize that before they started draining the water. Seeing the fish tanks filled with rainwater, The culprit panicked and smashed all the glass to hide the evidence. They must have carelessly broken the one fish tank in the
Wait, why
corpse
is Jiren right there?
the corpse was leaning on in the process. What?
Why is Jiren right there?
Oh,
Because he
he's a
smashed
murderer.
the fucking... Because he smashed the tanks.
Are we up?
Where's Johnny Blackened?
Oh,
Isn't that how it went, Jaren?
I didn't know we already implied that he was a culprit. I wasn't paying attention.
But yeah, no,
Nick, for a second, I thought you said, "Why is Jiren there?" I had to do a double take.
they always suspected it was the fiancé.
Oh,
I'll be
Ball
direct.
crossover?
You are the culprit.
wow, that was Oh, hold on.
Oh,
This is some kind of joke. Why would I kill my father-in-law? That's stupid in a convoluted way. What the fuck?
But you were fixing the rain gutters a few days before the incident.
That's because you asked me You asked me to fix them. How does fixing some stuff pin me as the culprit? What the fuck?
What's going on in the background? It looks like some weird like visual. Oh wait, no. It's the lights in the tanks. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought some switch jankiness was happening.
Oh, no.
That's crazy talk. Crazy.
So you intend on maintaining that you're not the culprit?
Of course.
Yes, this is opposed to someone who isn't guilty.
I mean, it could have been your cow.
Then we'll have to ask our little friend for the answer.
The dog?
Come here,
What?
Sugar.
Dog. Okay, this DLC.
Yeah.
Okay, dog came back. This DLC is good again.
This is the rubber hose used for the trick. There are scrapes on its surface. That's the proof. I'm sure the culprit tried to dispose of it, tying it into a knot before throwing it away. But our friend here found it for us. Good girl, Sugar. Only the culprit has directly touched the rubber hose. I'm certain his scent is still on it. Tell us, Sugar, who do you smell on this?
I smell plastic bag.
Yeah, it's barking at him.
So it is you.
It would be funny if it was Tetra. This is complete nonsense. I won't accept it. If I have to.
Mystery Phantom.
Okay, well, that's a little direct. I don't think you want to say that in
You
front
are
of them.
an actual idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'll kill all of you.
Things innocent people say.
Hey, don't tell me that you're really.
Hell you.
I'm so close to getting all that money.
Okay, that's a knife. But yeah, go back away. Yeah, go back up.
Thing is in the same room as non-binary Batman.
The cow gets stabbed. Again.
No.
Oh god. This guy reminds me of fucking the Gotham Penguin for some reason. I don't know why. I was so close to getting all that money.
Oh, so close to getting all that money. Now you had to step in, all Batman.
Money. Need more money. Need more Margaret.
Swear to God.
Harrison the dog comment.
Oh!
Like,
Cue
how?
the always sunny theme.
Yeah, cow, what do we learn?
The cow gets stabbed.
Why is it
Again.
always me? Calm down. Hey, why me?
I
Oh,
can't
hey, you're the only one without a power. You're the easy target.
I can't kill the woman anytime. I'll start with you. Damn you, detectives! This is your fault for sticking your nose into my life!
Get him, Halara. Can you handle this on your own, Chief? I'm pretty bad at this sort of thing. Please
Hey,
help.
Sugar.
Shut up! I'll kill. Ow!
Oh, to the head.
And he's not dead.
He just backs away. Got him.
Got his ass.
You're going to
You
the
saved me.
You're going to the meat factory.
I never thought it would be like this. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Dog will make it better.
Yeah. Huh? That's what she's saying.
Dogs make everything better.
Yeah. If you ever need help, come to us. Nocturnal Detective Agency will always be at your service.
Not for free, of course.
Not for free.
If you're ready to go into debt, call us.
Sell your car. Sell your car and pay us with the money.
Nick, I'm gonna say that new Scorpion skin is amazing.
What, the Deadly
His,
Alliance?
the flaming skull.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh! Oh my god!
Yeah, shit. They have a cat. They got the cat.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Okay, there's the best DLC
As
now.
promised, you can keep that cat here. It's
Where was this cat the rest of the game?
That cat looks
I don't need your
Where
help.
was this cat?
that cat looks too fucking real.
Oh my god, they can.
Where did this cat go, Halara?
Halara is fluent in cat. That's what the cat is saying. Come on. This cat thinks it's some sort of hard-boiled detective.
The cat goes
Well, I suppose I don't
The
mind.
cat goes meow, Halara hears stray. They say stray.
Yes.
This city is a difficult place to live, even for the animals.
Especially for the animals.
Right. I hope we can keep solving the mysteries here to make this city a better place. And make a nicer place for them to live, too. I sincerely hope so. You're so cold to humans, but you like animals. Are you teasing me?
Based.
If looks could fucking kill.
They kill me for real, cause goddamn they're hot, sorry.
See? There you go again, making that scary face.
Why are they looking at us?
Seeing you play with the cat, you look kind of cute. I'm sure it would be nice to see more of that smile around here. No talk me, Angie. I hope you keep using your powers to change this city. I know you can do it.
This city.
For their sake, too. That depends on the payment. Come on. Pet the cat? Pet the cat? Oh! Well, how's this? Consider it my voice got. Consider it the reward for this case.
Nah, give the cat some water instead. Don't feed it milk.
Maybe you could ask for permission next time.
No, not the milk. Or maybe the carton is filled with water.
I mean,
Thanks.
It's fine in small amounts.
Okay.
Is that it? Is that it?
Looks like it.
That was
That was
I hate video games.
also. Aren't you not actually supposed to give cats milk?
They're allowed to have like a little bit, but not like it's supposed to have like exclusively it.
It's like, yeah, because a lot of milk is like actually really bad for them.
Junk.
Wait, Sean! Sean's a block again!
Why am I
Why
always
does he keep appearing?
Why am I always Ishimaru?
Yeah, you were right.